The market is one of the many systems, institutions, procedures, social relationships, and infrastructure that people use to buy and sell goods, services, and labor in exchange for money. In general, goods sold in the market are goods to meet the daily needs of humans. There are foodstuffs, vegetables, clothing, and more. But what if there is a market that sells a woman? Then you can take her home to be a wife. Here is a market that sells the world's weird goods. Dhaka Child Market, Bangladesh. In the Dhaka area, there is a special network that exploits people by selling it. Not only adults, girls also become victims of human buying and selling in this country. Although it looks like a black market, this place is not a secret anymore for buying and selling people. The price is quite high, although humans cannot at any time be judged by money. For $225, someone can buy a Bangladeshi girl to take home. This girl is sold by her own parents. Gypsy Brides Market, Bulgaria. The next strange market is Gypsy Brides Market. The bride who was accompanied by her parents and complete with her makeup will gather there. They will wait for the men who will make her a wife. The men who come here first will invite the dancing of one of the women she wants. Then after the two match and get approval from the woman's parents, then the man can take the woman home and make her as a wife. Zombie Apocalypse Store, Las Vegas. Zombies are popular in games, movies, and other media, making the shop owners have an idea to sell anti-zombie gear and weapons. This shop sells anti-zombie equipment and weapons with good quality and expensive to deal with if the zombie awakening really happened. In the store also sells dry food and guidebooks to save yourself. Smithfield Market, London. If you visit the Smithfield Market, chances are you will shout out in panic. You will see pieces of the human body sold there. Bloody human body pieces, such as pieces of hands or feet, are hung with a cloth. But take it easy. These meats are simply engineered from pork, beef, and chicken shaped similar to human body pieces. Brave buyers will be taken to the place of human flesh making. Buyers will see the meat form like a human being cut like in a horror movie. Buyers can also enjoy the cuts of meat for free. Witches Market, Bolivia. A market in Bolivia, selling goods that are very strange and also very horrible. Goods sold here are like the carcasses of old dried animals, frog carcasses, owl feathers, and asteroid stones. People who shop at Witches Market are people from wizards, shamans, and astrologers. In connection with the founding of this market, some Bolivians keep the carcasses of dried fetuses in their homes. Voodoo Fetish Market, Togo. Other terrible objects can also be found at Voodoo Fetish Market, Togo. There are many sold elephant legs, leopard head, horse's heart, and other animal body parts. The average animal sold here comes from West Africa. Goods purchased from Voodoo Fetish Market will not be consumed as food. These ingredients will be made as traditional Togo community medicine. The people there believe that this unusual stuff will cure illness. Spiderville, Cambodia. There are more odd items sold in Cambodia. The strange thing here is the spider. There are thousands of spiders that are almost the same size as the adult's palms sold in Spiderville. This animal is sold as a snack. He said the animal spider has a taste that is crunchy and tasty. Some argue, it feels like a mix between fish and chicken. Deyrolle, Paris. A shop in this Paris city is also pretty horrible. Goods are sold here are rare items such as deer head, frog bones, and various types of beetles or other insects are preserved. In this store, there are also the bodies of living creatures that have been preserved. Since it first opened in 1981, now the collection of goods in this store has reached thousands. Mercado de Sonora, Mexico. If you see goods marketed here, you will be surprised. Because the goods sold in this market are strange and unnatural. This market sells goods for mystical purposes such as candles used for worship, statues symbolized as devils and so on. Although this market is unusual, there are always those who come to this market. West Sumatra Mute Market, Indonesia. West Sumatra Mute Market teaches sellers and buyers to know the content of their hearts by using gestures. This tradition is called meroso. During the transaction, the seller and buyer will use their fingers to agree on a price of the goods. Things like this are done with the aim that the agreed price is not known to many people.